Hi everyone. Today, which is the 11th of April, the DayZ devs did a stream talking about update 1.28. And I have summarized this in some notes, and I will be reading from them now. First off, we'll talk about the new additions. The rack is back. It's a .380 SMG, you'll find it in police locations, and it feeds from either a 15 or 25 round magazine. Interesting note is that this gun cannot be chambered because it is an open bolt SMG. It is also only able to fire in full auto.
Can we hear it? Hopefully you can hear this. Very, very nice gun. Got a decent rate of fire as well, actually.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, there we go. That's what we wanted. Exactly what we want.
Speaking of weapons, they have also changed seemingly a lot of sounds for weapons in this update, with them saying that this is the biggest package, quotation mark, of new weapon sounds that they've released. They showed off new sounds for the Mosin and the CR527, which I'll be showing off now.
Something sounds a bit different, chat. It sounds a little bit different.
So yeah, we've actually there's another audio change here. You may have noticed that we've been updating the audio of the firearms. You know, the shot sounds, the tail sounds, and
DR? New audio on that one as well? I probably shouldn't have shot that. That was probably...
Okay, so, speaking of new weapons, because this update's primary focus is on weapons and weapon handling, we have 3 new optics. We have the Marksman Scope, which is 10x zoom and works on all NATO rifles with a rail, which I'll showcase now.
you can actually have illumination. I think the overshot.
Oh no, I got it.
Oh, that's more. Okay.
A Sport Point Scope, which is 2x zoom, and it goes on the CR527, the Savannah, and the Tundra. And the PSO-6 optic, which is a 6x optic for AK platform rifles, so SVD, VSS, and all the AK variants. They also overhauled the rangefinder UI, which I will show off now. Gives you a lot more information.
On the overlay scopes, you know, we talked about it before, and we looked at the rangefinder and was like, yeah, this is ugly, we have to do something with it. So yeah, the guy's actually looking to updating it quite a bit. You can see it has a really nice font style now, new crosshair as well, and some new information. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's super, super nice.
So yeah, you can actually do some range finding for somebody, you know, wearing this new marksman scope, using the new marksman scope.
Perfect combo, yeah, perfect time to have it updated. Yeah, I'm not going to shoot it.
Now, in terms of Sakal, they added a bunch of dynamic events to Sakal, some of which we've seen before and some of which are new. They've added some new military and civilian dynamic boats. Military boats seem to drop some high tier stuff from what they showed in the stream. For example, I spotted a HE 40mm round and an M16 on one of them. They have civilian dynamic boats too, which will drop tools, fishing rods, and clothes. They've also added heli crashes to Sakal. And they've also added dynamic ambulance wrecks that you can find around the map. These will be nice places to get some medical loot. Though, from what they said, they're meant to have a bunch of zombies around them. But in the video you'll be seeing right now, they apparently weren't working yet. There's also a rare chance for hot springs to form a geyser with water shooting up out of the spring. And there are also some ambient cave noises. Now, talking about some more miscellaneous fixes and changes, they've taken some tech from Armor Reforger to improve the vehicle simulation, and they should feel less floaty now. Further on this, they've also said that they plan on running some servers for experimental where vehicles will be easily accessible so that people can test all these changes. They've also made it so that 2D scopes, so the hunting and new marksman scope, and items like night vision goggles, binoculars, and the rangefinder, if they are damaged, then they will show their damaged state. So if you have a damaged hunting scope, for example, it'll have a little crack, or I say little, pretty big actually, crack in the corner, which previously was only an issue on 3D scopes, so your PU scope, for example. Weapon raising has been totally overhauled, and instead of trying to explain this myself, I will cut to this video that they used to showcase it here. They also said that there was quite a lot that they didn't even get to show off in the stream, but I guess you'll have to jump on Experimental on April 15th, which is next Tuesday, if you want to find out about them, or read the patch notes, but, you know. Anyway, that's the brass tacks of all the notes I've gotten. Hope you enjoyed, and hope this was useful to you, and I'll be seeing you all next time. Bye-bye.